Well, hey folks, I've been sitting in front of this computer screen for the last 20 minutes figuring out how I was going to get this started. Um, I guess I'll just do it like I do everything, just full straight ahead. Uh, on August 12th, we're going to have a celebration of my life at Love and Warren, Texas. And some of the best talent that you can imagine is going to be there. You know, guys like Town Walsh, Jeff Hobson, Eric Beatty, Rick Dinker, a whole host of other people that are going to be there. I'd like to invite all of y'all to come out. It's at Love and Warren, Texas, same place where we had Joshua's Memorial. And except I'm going to be alive this one. I'm not going to be up on stage playing a lot. I'll probably maybe play 9, 10, 11 songs. And the rest of the time, I want to spend out in the crowd and talking to y'all, visiting with y'all, and telling y'all how much y'all mean to me, and telling y'all how you made my life better for being in it. And also, I want a chance to make amends if I've done anything to offend somebody. And here's your chance. And I will humbly apologize. I will do whatever it takes to make things right while I have the time. This will be my last trip to Dallas. I was talking to my nurses and my nurse practitioner, and she said if you had anything that you wanted to do that required travel and required physical exertion, you needed to start planning it pretty soon. And they're right. My hands are getting worse all the time. My feet are bad. I got to start getting used to using a cane and eventually a walker. Uh, while I can still walk and function normally, I want to make this trip and tell you all how much y'all mean to me. It's going to be from 11 to 4 on a Saturday. They have Shiner Sunday uh, every day in the month of August. So the lady at Love and War was kind enough to give me the autonomy to pick any Saturday, and so a lot of people couldn't make it on the 19th, so that's why we're going to have it on the 12th. And 27th, that's way down the road, and you got Labor Day weekend coming on. People be going on vacation for the last time of the year, so the 11th just seems to work. I mean, it's 3 weeks. I mean, that's plenty of time to make plans, and I hope you guys will make it. Uh, the For the musicians, all you guys got to do is just bring your amps and your guitars. They already got a sound system set up, and what we thought we would do is do song swaps. I'm going to let Town Walsh and Jeff Hobson do most of the emceeing. Uh, I'm going to get up and play a few songs, but for the most part, I'm just going to be milling around the crowd, sitting down at tables and talking to people and letting them know how much they matter to me. This ain't about this isn't about me showing off being a musician or anything. This is about me wanting to see you guys one last time and to tell you that I love you and possibly making amends if I have to. Now my ex Sandy is going to be there. Shorty promised me she would. Her and her husband Jewel, and it would mean a lot to me if you would make a special effort to go by their table and give them a hug. They've been through so much. They've been through so much death, and they have had my back every step of the way, and they deserve some love. And you'll never meet two finer people in your life. And I got a friend, Kenny Krugerberg from Amarillo, Texas, that is going to drive me up here, and he deserves some love too. He moved me from Dallas to Amarillo, and he had to stop the car 3 times. He thought I'd stop breathing. I was just that bad. I've lived a year longer than anybody ever thought, and a lot of that year has been really good. I do have suffer from chronic pain, and I take a lot of medication, and I mean, it starts wearing on you. It really does. But if it helps keep me out of pain, it's worth it. But it's I'm getting towards the end of the road, and while I still can, I want to make one last trip, and it is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard to say goodbye to people that we still talk on the phone. Maybe we can even Skype, who knows? But it's not the same as sitting down and breaking bread and having a face-to-face meeting. It's just not. But it's better than nothing. Uh, I had a friend of mine tell me. He said, "Well, have you signed a an agreement to not to take any extraordinary measures?" And I said, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Also signed do not go to any extraordinary measures to prolong my life." And he goes, "You fool! You're missing out on the best part, the sponge baths and the waiting on and hand or foot." And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta be joking! You're just yanking my chain. That's It ain't gonna be any walk in the park for the person that has to give you a sponge bath. You may enjoy it, but I don't think the person that's giving you the one, I don't think they're gonna be all that crazy about it." I think he was kidding. At least I like to think he was kidding. So that's my announcement. If you would, I'm going to create an event. Try to give me an idea if you can make it or not, because Love and War is going to have to bring in extra weight staff. And the last time we had this for Joshua, not a lot of people signed up, and so they were scrambling to get people to come and wait tables and stuff. And it's not going to cost anything. It's open to the public. Anybody that comes through the doors at Love and War, more than welcome to come in and enjoy the music. And as long as I get enough people come in, I can bypass the $350 it's going to cost for the sound guy. Last time when we did this, so y'all showed up in mass. So many of y'all that when I went to go settle up with the owner, he says, "Man, you don't owe me nothing. You brought in so much business. You don't owe me a thing." It'd be great if we could do that this time. But if if you can make it, great. If you can't, the ones that can make it, you'll have my full undivided attention. All of y'all will. Like I said, this is not so much about me as it is me getting a chance to say goodbye, and that's a blessing. That's a blessing to be able to. A lot of people they die tragically, and there's so many things left unsaid, so many things that are unresolved, and I've been blessed. I have the opportunity to, and if you show up, I'll be able to tell you that in person. Uh, don't be. There is no tears, okay? I don't want any crying. If I catch anybody crying, I'm going to come over and plant a great big kiss on your mouth, and you surely don't want that to happen. So behave yourselves. This is a celebration. It's not a crying event. And yes, I have put on a little weight. Uh, the steroids that they've given me has just pushed my appetite to the limit. I weigh 185 pounds, which just a year ago I weighed 134. So if you notice, yes, I do have chubby cheeks, but it's not the healthiest of weight, but it ain't bad either. So anyway, that's my announcement. Also, they're doing something for me on the 10th at Smokey Joe's on Route 66. There's going to be 3 different bands there, and I'm going to do like 3 songs with each band, but most of that time it'll be spent visiting with people just like I want to do at Love and War. And Eddie Lancaster and Moondog and Jay Weeks and Debbie Weeks of the Tweaks, they're making special preparations for this. And then the band that I normally played in, which is Beyond Country Duo, they're gonna come and play a few songs, and I'm going to play with them. And a lot of friends from high school are going to be there. A lot of people, a lot of school chums never left Amarillo, and Stacy Taylor is in charge of making sure that they show up. She probably has some blackmail on them. They'll probably have to feel like they have to show up. But so many people that have shown me so much love, especially Eddie Lancaster and his wife Sean, and Michael Jackson, and all the guys from Moondog. They're an incredible band, and then of course Debbie and Jay Weeks. They mean everything to me. And then I got Ricky Weatherby and Freddie Timmons, and they've really made my time here really special here in Amarillo. The fact of the matter is my hands are not working like they used to, and it's just a matter of time before I can't play like I used to play. And I'm got to get used to walking with a cane and with a walker, and not really looking forward to that. When we start this at 11, I'm going to get up and say a few things. It won't be long, I promise. It's not going to be like a filibuster or anything. Just want to acknowledge some people and have it on tape. The whole thing's going to be recorded, because as I get sicker and I'm not able to get out of bed much, these tapes or these recordings that I make they'll be worth their weight in gold. So I want a lot of you guys to get up and say something too in front of the camera. You know, everybody's got carte blanche to come up and say anything, even if it's something not very nice. It's okay. I think a roast of me would be probably pretty good idea. So anyway, this is what's going to happen, and August 12th from 11 o'clock to 4, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a celebration, and I love you guys very much, and I'll talk to you soon.